Welcome to Wednesday and another episode of Sunrise Serials. Hi everybody, I'm your host Richard Pochard, and today we pick up where we left off with Captain America. Although one might be tempted to say this might be more accurately Captain Stranger. On the off chance that you have ignored Marvel for the past 80 years, here's the short version. Weakling Steve Rogers is inducted into the Army in World War II and is chosen to test a super soldier serum, which makes him into the titular character. He's joined by teen Army brat orphan Bucky Barnes, who had been adopted as an unofficial camp mascot after the deaths of his parents. Together, they face off against the Red Skull, head scientist in Hitler's axis of evil, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I get it. You already know all this. So who the hell is Grant Gardner and the rest of these jamokes? I'll tell you on Friday. Right now, let's get started on Chapter 2, Mechanical Executioner. Captain America, snappy dresser and all-around man about town. Hold what? Each other? Open up! The professor farted! The applause meter isn't registering much interest in this scene. This is why open door policies are better than open windows. All right, give it a rest, will ya?
Do any of you know the combination?
Yes. Set point at 0. Left to 17. Right to 61.
The vibrator. If it doesn't shut off, the building will collapse.
Vibrators are fine, but that's a bit of an exaggeration. Let's take the elevator. I'm sure it's safe. Congratulations, you killed the door. I just realized I forgot to ask how to shut this thing off. Good thing the building next door is so short. That's urban renewal for you.
Destroyed. Many lives would have been lost if Captain America hadn't appeared. I'm not trying to discount Captain America's help, Mr. Mayor. I was merely pointing out that the danger is all over now. The stolen plans of the vibrator were destroyed, along with the only two criminals.
Since Xerox hasn't been invented yet.
Scarab is completely disarmed.
I'm afraid that's not entirely correct, Commissioner.
For one thing, Scarabs don't have
Dodge's
arms.
papers and plans.
What were the plans?
The most important one was for Dodge's portable electronic firebolt, a machine that generates an electrical charge powerful enough to cut through steel and concrete like a bolt of lightning.
I didn't know lightning was used for that. Should we call in Thor?
Merely the plans, and in code that'll baffle even the mysterious Scarab.
So you're being a nervous Nelly over nothing.
We're getting nowhere.
Yes, but we're making great time.
Plans are impossible to decode. We've got to decode. With the electronic firebolt, all the wealth and art treasures of the world will be mine.
I knew I should have sent away for that orphan Andy decoder ring.
I shall have to persuade Professor Dodge to do it for us. But Dodge is under police protection. The authorities are the only ones who know where he is. They won't stop me. I'll get that information from the DA's most trusted assistant.
He has a Philippine houseboy? Women are such suckers for jewelry.
How are you, Miss Richards? I was introduced by the district attorney. Remember?
Of course, you're Dr. Maldor.
What's the matter, Miss Richards?
Your ring. It's sharp.
Yes, crackerjack prizes are quite lethal these days.
You are under a powerful hypnotic influence that forces you to obey me.
As long as I don't have to do the ironing.
Keeping Professor Dodge.
In the district attorney's apartment, suite 304, Winston Arms.
Because Winston arms are good like a residence
He's going
should.
there soon.
How is he guarded?
There's a policeman in the apartment with him.
Now listen carefully. We'll go up to your office and telephone the man who is guarding Professor Dodge and tell him that two detectives from the district attorney's office are coming over to question him.
Are they defective
The
detectives?
serum will be working off in a few minutes. When it does, you will remember nothing that has happened.
Just this chapter or since the serial
I
started?
understand.
Good. Then go quickly.
Quicklier!
I'll answer it, Professor Dodge. Hello, Clancy speaking.
Hello, Clancy. This is Gail. Two of the DA's men are coming over to question Professor Dodge.
All right, Miss Richards.
You'll know them by their sharp rings. Why is that phone staring at me?
Hello, Gail. Say, what's the matter?
I don't know. I feel dizzy.
What you need is fresh air. Suppose you drive over with me to see Professor Dodge.
You mean before he gets kidnapped? No!
I won't be long.
So I'm just here to keep the car seat warm?
Hello, Clancy. How's everything? You're covered, Mr. District Attorney.
I knew we should have had a password system. I usually ask to be taken to dinner first.
This is curtains for you. They hang men in this state for murder. This won't be murder.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
With your own gun. You just couldn't stand the disgrace of your constant failures. And the kidnapping of Professor Dodge was the last straw.
You know, it's hard to pass it off as suicide when you shoot him in the back.
Oak Ridge 631.
Cancel my room service order. I gotta run.
Hello, Joe. This is Tate. Now listen, when Matson gets there with Dodge, tell him everything's okay. I just took care of the DA.
You think you did? First cartridge in my gun is always a blank, to be fired as a warning shot.
Oh, come on. Seriously? This could go on all day. I'll stand up to get it over with.
This is the district attorney. Please
The room service order is back on. I'm starved.
631. Call me back here.
Why did they lock him in the closet if he was dead?
Yes?
No, I don't have Prince Albert in a can. Oh no, he thinks he's the Flash again.
Is taking Professor Dodge. I'm going after him. Clancy's up in my apartment out cold. You phone the commissioner, tell him what happened, and then take care of Clancy.
Right.
Yeah, 'cause, you know, Clancy's not going anywhere. Remember when bonds were bright red? Pepperidge Farms remembers. Whee! Again!
Better change your mind and tell us the code key to these plans.
No.
Well, could you give us a hint at least? Come on!
Start the tractor.
Okay.
We're gonna leave you like that till all the blood rushes to your head. You know, breaking up your recycling isn't gonna make me talk. No, not Granny's coffin. Oh man, I was just getting to the good part.
Start talking.
I'll have to show you in writing.
All right? But no tricks.
Are you sure? I can pull the rabbit out of my hat, you know.
Go ahead.
All specifications are in letters instead of numbers. Code is based on the 10-letter word Davenport's.
That's the problem. We were trying to solve it using sofas. One of these days, I may have to prosecute myself for indecent exposure.
That's all there is to it.
This better be right.
If it's not, I'll give you double your money back. Being Captain America puts a spring in my step. Well, that could have worked out better. Hang on, I'm coming. I'll help ya. Now do you get the point? Would you please line yourself up with the gun? You know I can't aim like this. Oh man, isn't this where I came in? Oh! Kind of an abrupt ending there, but you got the drift, right? Now, I should point out that the original Captain America wasn't a Marvel comic, although he was created by Jack Kirby, and some of his stories were written by some new kid they just hired named Stanley Leibowitz. It was one of the titles released by the comic book branch of Timely Publications, which had had great success with their other comic book, a detective slash western slash superhero anthology called, of course, Marvel Comics. As journalist Paul Lawrence used to say, now you know the rest of the story. Meanwhile, I hope you're enjoying Captain America and my riffs as well. If you are, or even if you aren't, let me know how I'm doing in the comments. You can also hit that thumbs up button. It all gets computed into the algorithm. And be sure to subscribe because there's so much more excitement coming your way. So if you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to ring that little bell so you'll get notified every time new episodes are available. Does the Scarlet Scarab have scars or scabs? Does Gail have nothing better to do than follow her boss around all day? Is Captain America about to get a permanent migraine? Things are about to heat up. Well, we can hope, can't we? So be here on Friday for Chapter 3, Scarlet Shroud. Hope to see you then.
Hey everybody, it's Richard again, and if this is the first time you're viewing my series, you've already missed a lot. So why not subscribe? And that way you'll never miss another exciting cliffhanging moment. Subscribe today.